Now, before we officially get started on this episode, I did want to give you a really good overview of where we are at with this puzzle. The border is just about done, except for that piece there, and we've really gotten some good bones with this middle piece here. See you during the episode. Welcome back, y'all, to another PuzzleVerse episode. I know it's been a while since I've appraised you of any details. In the beginning of this video, I'm sure you saw what we've done, in I guess your absence. Is it my absence? I don't really know. I feel like it's more your absence because you haven't been here. I have been. I've been here putting in the work slowly but surely. But yeah, man, we filled in more of Steelix. We got Mega Man put together. We put this whole piece together. The whole puzzle is essentially coming together. We figured out more of Spider-Man's web, which was really nice because that was super confusing. We didn't really get more of his head, but like I said, his web is all good. And we got most of the border. I couldn't, for some reason, find this piece, and I feel like it's just because I am actively looking for it. I can't find it amongst all these pieces, and I'm probably just not paying attention. So for now, I'm going to ignore it, and I'm just going to keep trying to fill in the pieces that I can. Once again, for reference, pardon me, this is the entire puzzle in its completed form. So this is obviously what we are aiming for. Another reminder, we don't do questions of the day. We don't really do anything. I might talk about some random stuff, but other than that, man, yeah, we're just gonna keep trying to fill this bad boy in. We're gonna keep trying. My main goals right now with this puzzle today, I should say, in this episode, is trying to fill. Yes, thanks, Dakota. Fill in the rest of Steelix. My brain kept wanting to say fix, which is why I had to take a second. Yes, I want to fill in the rest of Steelix. Whatever comes after or during that is just a bonus, but I would really like to finish him off. Finish was the word I was actually looking for, not fill. I like to finish Steelix. But yeah, whatever else comes from, us putting it together today is just, like I said, a bonus. So another thing I'd like to also try to get is the rest of my boy. I want to say his name is Tom from Toonami, but I could be wrong. I can't remember right now. I'd like to get the rest of him. Like this right here. This belongs to Mega Man. This is his chest piece somewhere up in there. But yeah, now a lot of the things are like there's like, for example, this portal over here. There's so many pieces that look like it go with it, but they don't actually, and it's really frustrating. Like every time I think I've got it, it's like, nope, you don't actually go there. Like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? But yeah, how y'all been? It's a Saturday right now, so happy Saturday, I guess. I hope you are enjoying your weekend. I hope the work week wasn't too hectic for you. We're gonna move these pieces because I feel like none of these are helping my agenda right now. I'm too focused on trying to figure out Steelix, and none of these are like serving that purpose. But yeah, I hope you have some fun weekend plans. Wait a minute. If you're doing something crazy, make sure it's not illegal, of course. Looks like you belong up here somewhere. I just don't know where. You look like you're a piece of his jacket. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, can I now? No, because his head's still somewhere down here. So I still need like the rest of his jacket too. Spider-Man. Okay. Let's keep removing these pieces. That one just kind of stood out because like I could see it have a very familiar shape. Like this piece here, it looks like it belongs to Mega Man, right? Like I would think that that's supposed to be Mega Man's mouth. But it's not. So what the hell are you? I'm going to keep this piece up here just because I feel like it's going to come in handy sooner rather than later. I can't describe why. I just feel like it will. Come on. Also, these black and white pieces I already know are going to be horrible. For reference, it's this exclamation point it's going to make. I'm not looking forward to putting any of those together. I tried to the other day, and by the other day I mean when I was working on this puzzle when I wasn't recording, and it was a nightmare to try to figure out how it fits, which way, with whom, and I just gave up, and I was like, no, thank you. I don't want to do this anymore. Where are the pieces that I want? I think the puzzle knows. It's like, oh, you want the pieces that are for Steelix? Nah, man. You're gonna get whatever I want to give you. I'm just a victim to it. More of those black and whites. So hold on. This piece here obviously belongs near his shoe. Just maybe not that close. But it definitely goes like this way. Or maybe. Yeah, it definitely goes this way. Okay, that's a plus. That's a huge plus. See, I feel like these. No wait, this is more Spidey. But where? Yeah, it looks like it should be more Spidey, at least. Nah. Yeah, wait a minute, it totally is. But how? Or a better question, where? You know what I think I always forget is not everything is going to be to scale, you know? So I wonder if this belongs like somewhere, his mandible somewhere. Clearly not there. I do think this belongs with him though. Okay, let's keep searching through whatever the hell I got here. Once again, nothing looks helpful. And no, I'm not like putting it in. Obviously, the puzzle came in a box, right? So there's a top and there's a bottom. So what I'm doing is I have the box and the top and bottom separated. So the pieces that I'm taking out, I'm putting in the empty puzzle box piece. Yeah. I feel like I said a lot of words just to ultimately say nothing. I feel like this definitely has to go over here, right? Damn, nope. I'm just assuming stuff. Because you look like you belong with the computer, right? Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. I sure was. Look at that. That's also, I think, a part of my problem is I'm looking at these pieces, a lot of them, the wrong way. That was the holdup for a while with a lot of these, is that like I would see them, but I was looking at it the wrong way. I think I did that with one of Cyborg's pieces. Wait a minute. You telling me you don't go here? You are telling me you don't go here. But you look like you're supposed to. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reaching. I'm probably reaching. else could this piece go? Yo, look at that. Just by me putting it over there. That was by accident. That wasn't me trying to be cool. I literally I put it there because I just wanted to get it out of my way. That was dope. Not gonna lie to y'all. I enjoyed that moment very much. This definitely goes over here. I mean, it matches the color scheme and everything. Okay, I think we got a piece that looks like it might belong to Steelix, but I've been wrong before. This piece definitely belongs to Steelix, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. The real question is just where on Steelix you belong. I've been watching a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for like nostalgic reasons. I never watched the entire series before. I didn't grow up with cable, so a lot of TV shows that, you know, were during my time period eluded me. And that includes The Fresh Prince. So I've been watching it. Damn, that show funny as hell. Like really funny. I'm just gonna throw you a paper now. Like I've been enjoying it. I think I said it on the regular podcast episodes. You know, I've been I've been watching a lot of the old school black sitcoms. So that includes like My Wife and Kids, Martin. I finished Bernie Mac recently. I think there's something else I watched, The Parkers. I'm watching all of them. So next for me is Living Single, which is something else I also never watched before, like ever. Like Fresh Prince, I caught episodes here and there because whenever I would visit my grandmother's house, my cousins would be watching that because it's probably on like BET or something, and they were always watching BET or whatever channel it was on. But it was frequently TBS, whatever channel was on that was not accessible uh, 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 for me as a cableless child and preteen. They were watching it, so I would watch it sometimes. But Living Single is one of those shows that I never got a chance to watch. So that is a show that I am very much looking forward to catching as well. Besides all those shows I've already had a chance to watch. I won't go into much more detail because, you know, this is definitely more podcast coded chat, but I did want to just mention that. And the reason why, I had a reason. It was in my head. But as I started chatting, I forgot it. But yeah. Any hoozles? No, I think I just wanted to go together, but it definitely doesn't. But you definitely belong to Cyborg. Like all three of these I know belong to Cyborg. One of my irrational fears when it comes to this puzzle, that as I get further and further into its completion, that I come to discover I'm missing a piece that I really desperately need. That's one of the biggest things I've been thinking about, especially when it comes to like this last edge piece here. I've been thinking, I don't know if you can see that on camera right now, but that last edge piece, I'm literally missing one. And my biggest fear right now is that I won't actually have it. And I know that sounds super silly, but it's how I'm feeling. And it's how I've been feeling for like, as I was putting it together off camera, you know, just chilling, maxing. That I think that's why I was thinking about it, because as I was saying, I was putting it together by myself. I was thinking to myself, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, no cool. But yeah, as I've been doing this by myself, I'm gonna keep you out too. I feel like I know where you belong. I've just been staring at that piece like, damn it, where could you be? Now you belong with, I think, Mega Man. Yeah, you're definitely in this mix over here with this pink. You're also with Mega Man, I think. Yeah, any pieces that I think I can kind of figure out where they go, I'll keep out as I keep going. But everything else just has to, damn it, come here. It's gotta go back in the box. It's gotta go back in the box. What's in the box? Another cyborg piece. Let's figure out what this big purple star piece goes. Because I feel like there's not many pieces that have this dark of a purple on it with a star. Wanna know how right I was? There's really only one piece that has it, and it's Mega Man's Buster. So that means this goes over here somewhere. Okay, if this is the actual Buster itself, and this is, no, it doesn't attach to you. So that means you're just kind of over here somewhere for sure, though. Okay, you're definitely on the top of his head, too. I can tell. I just don't know, like, where on the top of his head. It looks like it's towards the bottom here. But it's like above that piece. It doesn't quite attach to this, does it? No, that's not right. There's something else that goes here, it looks like, I think. Well, yeah, the whole top piece of his fucking helmet, duh. Okay, what else we got? Can't tell where you go. Any of you guys go together, or are you helpful at all? Looks like the answer was no. Really? That doesn't go there? Yeah, no, it doesn't go there. I did that on a whim, honestly. Hmm. I was so confident I knew where this went, but now looking at the full thing, I'm not so sure, you know. Interesting. Okay, well, let's just keep going. You know, like, because hold on, this is the bottom. That's part of the Buster. That leads up to some squiggly. There's a piece missing here. That's this. So like, I thought this piece was here, but I already have that. That's right. Whoops, you can't see. That's over here. So where the hell do you go? I don't even see it on the completed piece. Figured it out, y'all. This too is part of the helmet, but it looks like it's supposed to go that way. Look at that. Look at that. It's all coming together. I don't know why I did that like Joker from The Dark Knight Rises. Hey, do you guys think you're ready to have the conversation that The Dark Knight Rises is less a superhero movie and more of a, like the whole like Christopher Nolan series is less of a superhero movie and more of a like dystopian world where Batman exists? Whenever you guys are ready, we can have that conversation. You let me know, because it's something I've been thinking about. I watched the trilogy really recently, like recently enough to have this opinion. Yeah, I still think they're good films. I'm not taking away from that whatsoever, but I do think they are less superhero movies and more just dystopian films where Batman just so happens to exist. That's my truth. Ooh, you look super familiar. Yeah, I knew it. So you go up here somewhere. Somewhere being the operative word. Like, I know I be facing the right way. So that's not, there it goes. You're just being stubborn. This too is on Mega Man's helmet, but it's like somewhere like in here, like this. Boom. Look at that though. That's kind of nice. Ooh, wait. Oh, yes. Now wait, if that's, so you go like this, but you definitely go there. And I just need the rest of you. Where's the rest of you? American Dad. Another conversation. Are you guys ready to talk about the fact that American Dad is way funnier, and I mean way funnier than Family Guy? Like, so much funnier that it's kind of not even fair how much funnier Family Guy is, or excuse me, American Dad is than Family Guy. I know it's another awkward conversation to have, but again, you know what I mean, y'all just let me know. I'm doing this wrong somehow, but that seems almost impossible. Nope, it's not. I feel like even though I wanted to work on Steelix, you know, the plans that you the plans that you have, you know, like they say, you make plans and God laughs at them. So it is what it is. But we're still making some really good progress, I think. I think I should start tackling these black and white pieces before I take out more. Psych. I'm almost done clearing out the box again. So I'm hoping that I find this last corner piece, this last edge piece, I should say, which either leads me to one of two conclusions. One, it was never in the box, and that one's like the least likely. The most likely option, honestly, it's somewhere where I record, and I just lost it. Like it fell, and I gotta go looking for it, you know. But I'm hoping that's not the case either. I'm hoping that I'm just oblivious to it because I wanted to find it so badly, and then I find it later. Definitely web. Nice. Yeah, what web is that for? Wait a minute, what web is that for? Oh, it's the remaining web for this. So wait, do you attach now? Yeah, you do. Ha. So now we got the entire web from corner. No, we don't. I lied. We're just missing. No, we do. Yeah, that's the end of the web. Now from here is Mega Man's helmet, which means, Spidey, your head should be going in there somewhere, I feel like. Because if this is his chest, his head... Well, no, because where his head is, like the back of his head, there's this web piece. And that web piece looks like it has a piece of that 6, which goes underneath, like right next to Tom's fingers. So you connect here. No, that's also wrong. Because there's the tip of the hood right in the middle. The 6 should go. You know what? It's probably a case where I'm looking at it wrong. That's exactly the problem that I had before. I was looking at something the wrong way. Yes. That was huge for me. Man, that felt really good. That was a big win. I don't know what pieces I have in my hand, but they're going back in the box. I'm elated about that. I've been trying to figure out how to get Spider-Man to fit. Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties. All right, so yeah, so we put together Spidey, and what I was saying, what I'm trying to put them together for weeks. We put this together now, so we got part of Tom's hand. And what spawned that was his fingertip here, seeing that, you know, I'm like, nah, this has to go somewhere up here because I see this little fuzzy, like purple part. It looks like it belongs up here somewhere. And I was like, if it doesn't, then it has to be somewhere. Something's happening. And I figured it out. So, yeah, we're going to go just a little bit further and see what else we can find. Oh, no, I think I threw a piece back I wasn't supposed to. Oh, well. It happens. We'll get rid of all these for now. Like I said, we're just about to now empty the rest of the box, and then I'll start working on the white pieces, like this black and white stuff. But, you know, going through all these pieces, you know what I haven't seen so far? The last edge piece that I need, which kind of confirms, actually, it doesn't confirm anything, which still, never mind. I was talking shit for no reason. Bada bing, bada boom. The whole border is now complete. Again, a huge win. So a lot of huge wins today, y'all. Man, what a great episode. What a great episode. This is yes. You definitely belong somewhere up here. There it goes. Knew it. So where the hell do you belong, bro? I know you belong up here somewhere. I know you do. It's annoying because I can't figure out where. You know what? Watch me be wrong this whole time. What am I missing? Piece of his fin? Oh yeah, I am wrong. That don't belong up there at all. So where the hell do you belong? Well, let's go on back in the box. I think I'm gonna start working on these black and whites over there. Yeah, I don't know what to look for that right now. Start working on these black and white pieces. I think for now too, I'll put away the pieces that I think, like, even if I know where they belong, except for that one, because that one definitely belongs somewhere over there, and it's kind of out of the way anyway. But yeah, everything else I'll put away for now, and then I'll grab and put into focus the black and white pieces. Boom. Boom. See, I keep looking at things like, I gotta remember that these puzzle pieces, they can turn and they can be turned. So you start taking advantage of the rotational abilities that they have, and stop being so one-track minded, being like, but it looks like it goes this way. Because just because it looks like that doesn't mean it actually does. So I actually mistakenly thought this piece belonged to Spidey, but now I think we can clearly see that it doesn't. And actually, I don't even want to say that it doesn't, because there's still a really good chance that it does, because it has like this web pattern to it. The problem is, I have his entire head done basically, except for something in here, and this doesn't go in there. Right? Nah, this has to go over there some. It totally does. It belongs to his frickin' hood. So it belongs up here somewhere. Yeah, I see it now. I see it now. It goes something like this, it looks like. But I don't think I have the piece that it connects to, but it definitely belongs somewhere up there. Okay, anyway. I'm glad I figured that out. That was really gonna bother me. So these black and white pieces, yeah. So this one actually belongs, it looks like, somewhere up in here, up in here. Boom. Little context clues can help. So you probably have to go somewhere also equally as close. You have a little blue on you too, but you don't go there. Maybe you do. No, you don't. But you've got some blue on you too. Maybe the rest of your blue belongs to his shoe. No, maybe not. Oh, maybe you belong right there. Haha. Okay. Now you belong to his shoe. So you probably go somewhere up in here. Bada bing, baby. Okay. Good progress. Like, so ambiguous. Like, come on. Okay. Let's try to keep focusing on the ones that have just a little bit of color. Because even just that little bit can help. Just a little bit. You also look like you belong with his shoe. What about you? I was trying to figure you. Oh yeah, I know you belong to his shoe. Like to his leg. So that's the rest of his shoe. That means his pants, his belt, belt, pants, rest of the shoe. Which means like you're out here somewhere. What about you? You look like you belong to his shoe too. Maybe not. No. You belong. This piece will eventually attach to Mega Man. Now, Mega Man, are you facing the right way? Yeah, you definitely are. Because there's your orange. There's a black and white piece that's supposed to be here. That means that you gotta go like somewhere in here then, yeah? Because you've got some of like the green. I would say help me, but like you guys physically can't. Like there's nothing you can do. Okay, you don't look like you belong with the black and white pieces actually. You belong elsewhere. Somewhere familiar too. But somewhere that I don't think I can action right this second. Yeah, I'm gonna put you away now. Yeah, because you're not with them. He's not like y'all. Okay, so this piece, I know what this piece is now. This belongs to the big exclamation point closest to this web, but not exactly attached to it. Maybe this piece doesn't belong here. I might have jumped the gun a bit. Because here's the rest of the logo. Here's the edge of the piece here. Where'd that one piece just go that I said? Here it is. It means that you are the missing link. But then you still gotta be close by. Look at your color scheme. Look at the color scheme. It's gotta be close by, and I know it doesn't fit in there. So maybe it extends. Think. Maybe you go here. No, you definitely don't go there. Yeah, these white pieces are really throwing me off. I genuinely can't figure. Like the only piece I know for sure goes somewhere is this. This goes somewhere in here, and I know that because I can see it has like this little green piece here. It's this little green piece here from Mega Man's helmet, right? So that much I know. Maybe I should work off of that. If that's the long piece, that means I'm missing the other end of the cross type look, which bleeds into this. Which means that, honestly, you probably go here. Look at how I deduce that. Which means I still need the other piece to my thin look. Now you belong up in here somewhere though. Same with you. Both of y'all belong somewhere up in here. And I know you have to face. You face this way. Nope, you guys don't go together. If only I can get the piece that connects if I could find the rest of his eyeball, that'd be nice. Because then I think it would help me get the piece that connects this. But for now, oh, no, I think I already tried that. Yeah, I genuinely don't know like where this goes. And again, I'm sure it's one of those cases where I'm just not looking at it the right way. Like there should be almost a double line. I am looking at it the wrong way. It doesn't go all the way down there. It goes up here by the belt, which means it's the top for one of these two. Ha! Nice. Ha ha ha. Okay, if it's the top for one of you two, means you belong up here somewhere. You still belong down here somewhere. Okay, that really helped actually. Can I figure out the rest of these black and whites? You know what? No. I think for now, I'll call it here. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if I can find it in here. Oh, man. I just saw somewhere on this puzzle. I remember seeing a piece earlier, and I remarked to myself, I wonder where that goes. And now I'm looking over the puzzle again, and I think I found where it goes, or what goes there. Yep. It could all be so simple. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for being here. This is a very long episode. The PuzzleVerse episodes usually are, as I try to, pick through everything and figure it out. But yeah. Until next time, y'all. Peace.